Hello all and welcome back to another free flow. So this was taken on a Saturday and the weather was just absolutely beautiful. I decided to take the camera with me and I'm so glad I did because this is one of the funnest skates I've had in a while. So randomly on this day I actually decided to pull out my old Powerslide Krypton Phuzions. And I also had some 3x100 frames lying around with some Rollerblade 85A hydrogen wheels. So I decided to chuck them on and my god, the speed on these things are absolutely unreal. And with that being said, let's get into the free flow. So these set of stairs right here are by far some of the best set of stairs I've found throughout Brisbane, simply just because of how many stairs you can flow into at once. Perfect thing about them, and one of the most important things you need to learn with skating downstairs is, first of all, how high the steps are and how long the steps are. Once you kind of get an idea of what ones are good to hit and what ones are not, it makes it very easy to find steps to go down, and these ones right here are very close to perfect, but probably the best ones still to this date are New Farm Park. So when I did the stairs the first time around, I actually didn't know what hand to hold the camera in, and as you can see, the angle is terrible. But on the second run, I actually got it right, so let me show you. So funny thing at the end there, that was actually the first time I did stairs in a while, and also the first time I did stairs with 3x100s in a while, so I wasn't really used to the feeling of stairs, and I would have to admit 4x80 or 4x90 are still much better for stairs if you're going to be practicing, so I would highly suggest it. But one thing I want to do real quickly is just run back through the footage in slow motion and kind of just pick apart some things I could have done better and some things that might have affected it as well. One of the first things that was a problem with was these boots I'm actually not used to. So as some of you might know, I wear the Powerslide necks on my usual skates. And the thing is with those skates, they're actually quite tight around the bottom of your foot, but up around the ankles, at least for me, they're actually quite loose. And a lot of people think you need to have it all tight up around your ankles, but I've actually found that my skating has actually been much better with looser ankles. But for me, it kind of makes it much easier to maneuver around. And yeah, so as you can see, if I run it through again, that bottom left ankle of mine is quite loose because, like I said, these boots here, they're actually tied up around the ankles, and when you get the shock throughout your foot, it kind of throws your ankle off because it feels like it's all attached in one instead of having your ankles loose. And the 3x100s, they just don't roll over the stairs as nice as 4x80s. And then this part here, as you can see, that left foot lifts up because of that jump and the amount of speed you get. And yeah, almost have to stack here at the end. So moving on to the City Reach boardwalk. Along here, it's a nice skate and a nice view. Only problem is, when it comes to skating on these wooden planks, it is so loud, so everyone and their mothers will hear you coming. But yeah, lovely view. Good to skate along here to switch things up. So somehow, got the car parked in there without any cars, so I'm going to abuse the fuck out of it. So weirdly, this is actually the first time I've hit the car park with 3x100s, and it's quite unreal the amount of speed I was getting down here, and especially because the amount of sliding I did that day alone. My wheels were kind of edged down on one side, mainly the right side. So hitting some of these corners, and as you can see, the boot gets much lower than a 4x80 would. It's quite scary hitting some of these corners at higher speeds, but it's definitely much more fun going down here faster. This was a second run I did on the way down, which it's amazing when you put the camera on this angle how much faster it looks when you go down. And you can actually also see some of my skating techniques on the way down, my body positioning, leg positioning, all that kind of stuff. And to finish it off, a very nice magic slide. And on to the last thing, I actually found this place just to do some sliding practice. I actually didn't know that I could still do parallel slides. I thought I was unable to do them anymore, but pumped out a few here. Also had a few stuff ups when I decided to do a magic slide right about now. But yeah, that will do it for today's free flow. So thanks guys for watching. Hope you stick around, and I'll see you guys in the next one.